What's up, dude? Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I do have to preface this case with a trigger warning. This does involve children. I know that for a lot of people that is very triggering. So if you guys don't want to watch this video because of the things we're going to talk about, we are going to unfortunately be talking about children that have been deceased. So if that is triggering to you, definitely click off of this video. I just want you guys to know that in advance. But other than that, let's get into it. On June 15th, a 911 call was placed to the Claremont County Police Department reporting a shooting in the Monroe Township in Ohio around 4:15 p.m. The woman that placed the call screamed that her babies had been shot. Then a few minutes later, another 911 call was placed by a passerby reporting that a juvenile girl was running down the road saying that her father was killing everybody. When the sheriff's deputies arrived on the scene, they made contact with Chad Duerman, 32 years old, who was sitting outside of the home. In the yard, the responding officers found 3 little boys shot and killed. The 3 boys were 3, 4, and 7 years old, and Chad was their father. The mother, 34 years old, of the kids was found with a gunshot wound to her hand. She was taken to the UC Medical Center, where she was ultimately told that her 3 sons had been shot, and they all unfortunately passed away. The officers tried to perform life-saving CPR on the boys, but unfortunately, they were already gone. Here is the body cam footage of the arrest.
Show us your fucking hands now! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up now! Stand up! Stand the fuck up! Get your hands out of here. Tell me 21. It's in the air.
Those guys can confirm that there's people that need first aid, and that's the shooter who's not complying. They need to take care of the
I got it.
victims. They have to shoot him and shoot him.
Man, I ain't trying to hurt nobody or nothing. I'm completely sober. Never did drugs a day
63,
in my
we're
life.
21. Get the EMS over here.
Well, I did drugs when I was little, but I don't do drugs now. I'm sober. I'm not trying to fight you. Gatlin! Gatlin!
63, we're 21. Have EMS respond over here.
You're clear, they're being advised.
My life, honey! My life!
What are you doing, man?
Hey, are you copying all this?
Can I roll over? I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt nobody.
You got anything on you?
No, I ain't got nothing, man. Phone, that's it. I ain't mad, I ain't nothing. Just make sure that dog don't come out. I don't think he'll bite you. Just don't reach for him and try to grab him and pet him.
All right.
He won't bite you.
What's going on, man?
Nothing. Can I stand up? It's kind of uncomfortable.
I'm gonna
I
get
ain't
you
gonna
here
do
in a
nothing. I ain't running
second.
away. You can do whatever you want with me.
Here. You the only one else inside the house?
What?
You the only one else inside the house?
Yeah.
Sit down right here.
My daughter, she ran over to the fire department.
Sit down.
It's my stepdaughter.
Put him in the cage.
This is Will. Can you get the wallet out of my back pocket?
Shut up, dude. You have the right to remain silent and fucking use it.
Yes, sir.
Chad was charged with 3 counts of aggravated murder and was taken to the Claremont County Jail, where he was initially held without bond. On June 16th, Chad appeared in court. The chief prosecutor, David Gast, said that Chad lined the boys up and shot them with a rifle, execution style. One of the boys had tried to run into a field, like an open field, but Chad hunted him down and brought him back to the house and ultimately shot him. The trauma this man has inflicted is unspeakable, Gast said. The evil horror of what we know is impossible to process. David Gast asked for and was granted a $20 million bail for Chad, which is the most that the county had ever set for somebody. He also said that Chad made a full confession that he planned and committed the killings. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for June 26th, and the motive is still unknown.
He was very angry. Every day yelling at his wife, dogging her, downgrading the kids, just very angry. And if they didn't do what he said, and I've seen it firsthand, but I never thought that he would do that.
And right now we're continuing to follow the story out of Claremont County. That's where 3 young boys are now dead after being shot yesterday afternoon. This is a look at the scene there. You can see the large police presence. And again, all happening yesterday afternoon. And now their father is being charged with murder. Just about an hour ago, he faced a judge for the very first time. Morgan Parrish is live in Claremont County. She was inside the courtroom. So Morgan, what are you learning now?
Hey, good morning. Well, we just learned that Chad Dorman's bond has been set at $20 million. And that was something that prosecutors said they have never set a bond that high before. And they're hoping that it's nothing that they ever have to do again. And inside that courthouse, we did learn that Chad actually lined the 3 boys up and shot them. And actually one boy tried to flee. And that is when Dorman allegedly dragged him back and shot him as well. And we told you earlier that the mother had a gunshot wound. She was transported to UC Medical Center for treatment, but that gunshot wound was also from her trying to save her 3 little boys. So if we could actually pull up some video, we know that this all unraveled around 4:15 yesterday in the afternoon, and the boys, all brothers, ages 3, 4, and 7, were shot at a home near the corner of Laurel Lindale Road and Claremontville Laurel Road. Now, officials tell us that an unknown woman called 911 screaming that her babies had been shot. 3 minutes later, a separate caller who had driven by the scene told the 911 call taker that they had seen an underage girl running down the road screaming, quote, her father was killing everyone. Now, police also say when the sheriff's deputies came, that's when they found Dorman sitting on a step outside, and that's also when they found the 3 boys unresponsive in the yard with gunshot wounds. Now, we also know that the boys' mother, a 34-year-old woman, was also outside of the home when deputies arrived, and that's when they found her with that gunshot wound I just explained to you guys, and she was transported to UC Medical Center. Now, we know that neighbors were around when this happened.
Chad's dad, Keith Dorman, said he just snapped. I could tell in his eyes he's hollow inside. That wasn't Chad standing at the arraignment. That was not him. I don't know if it was financial. I don't know if it was mental. I don't know if it was work-related. I don't know, Keith said. I can't talk to him. In 2010, Chad was charged with domestic violence for allegedly choking his dad, but the case was dismissed by a judge. Keith Dorman himself said that charge was a misunderstanding. It's been resolved and there was no story to that one, according to WCPO.com. Though Keith Dorman said he's angry with Chad, he went on to call him a super father, remembering him laughing and joking with his sons. He was a good kid, Keith said, while crying, "It's awful. I can't handle this no more." This case, like I said, just happened last week, Thursday, so not much more has come out about it. And unfortunately, this is all the information that we have. If you guys would like me to keep you updated, comment down below and I will do a follow-up video if more information comes out about it. It is incredibly sad, and I really hope that the mother and her daughter are able to get the help that they need, and that, honestly, I really hope Chad just gets life in prison, because this was a heinous, heinous crime. But I am curious to see what you guys think, so please be sure to comment down below with your thoughts. However, remember to stay respectful because the family could easily read the comments. So, thank you guys for watching, and please make sure that you are safe out there. Bye, guys.